Hey folks, Jayborino here. Welcome back. This is Scattered, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. We're on map 5, Fuel Crisis. The Ghost has provided information about a supply platform used by Kerrigan as a temporary staging ground for the swarm. The platform houses a number of fuel depots that should together provide enough fuel to reach another star system. Refined starship fuel is of little use to the swarm, but there is a good chance the tanks are untouched and up for grabs. But the forces currently nesting on the platform are too numerous to take in brute force attack, and such an act would also invoke a massive response from the rest of the swarm. A small strike team has been assembled to get the fuel from the platform to our transport. If successful, the ability to leave this infested system would be at hand. To improve the odds, the best pilots, the starships have been chosen for this mission, and what's left of the engineers have been working day and night to equip them with a rudimentary self-repair system. Enemy patrol patterns are randomized. Micro map. Elite strike team. We got a fire bat. That's all we need. Who needs the self-repair? Let me check my sound real quick. Are we good? We're good. Oh, we're good. My headphones are just very loud. All right, the Ghost must survive. Bring a truck to each of the 3 fuel depots.
Reporting in.
So our Wraiths and our Medevacs, in theory, can self-repair, is what I understand from this. We also have cloaks, so I guess we just want to look around and see if there's a place where we can land. Let's see how fast the self-repair is.
Go ahead, command.
That's very quick. That's excellent. Okay. Well, that means we can probably take on some Mutalisks, no problem, and then load them up. There's our Ghost that we rescued from the last mission. And these are the cargo trucks we have to bring with us. Okay, and then they'll slowly repair themselves. I mean, we could also cloak both of them. And, like, come in around this way. What are our upgrades like? All right, so we're given 3-3 for this mission. We're able to wipe this stuff out pretty quick. So we're going to be using these Wraiths to very slowly destroy things. If there's, like, spine crawlers and stuff, we're going to be using the Wraiths. So it's going to be quite time-consuming. So let's kill these Hydralisks, then we'll decloak, and that usually means that if there's burrowed stuff, they'll unburrow, or at least that's what's happened in previous missions. Okay, do we want to just leave these fuel trucks here for now? They don't even all fit. Okay, well, let's bring them over here. This is going to be our staging area.
Go ahead, command.
Now what?
Okay, drop them off here. Drop them off here. And then we'll go get the other one. And again, this will be like our little staging area. Maybe there's another platform over here. I'm not sure. We might have to kind of do one side and then go to the other. There's nothing marked on the map, so I have no idea where to go. or what sort of resistance there will be. It said that the enemies are randomized, which is quite interesting. So I'm going to hotkey the Ghost, because he's got to live. And then we got the Wraiths, which are very important. We're going to use the Wraiths to scout and see what we can find. Let's just look around and see if there's another place to land. See, there's like spore crawlers all along the ledges here, so there's no way we were supposed to go that way. Haha! Drawing them out. So this is going to be one of those missions where it's going to be very, very slow going. I do kind of like these missions. It's just sort of, I call these like the old UMS, You Must Survive maps, where you had a very limited number of forces and you had to figure out how to win. Big fan of these. Okay, and we've got a medic. And we probably want to leave the Wraiths here to ensure that he can be covered. Pretty big group of Mutalisks there. I suspect, yeah, we can kill these if we really wanted to. Let's cloak here. Okay. And he's getting healed by the Medevac. Does the Medevac heal? Yeah, the Medevac also heals. All right, that was a pretty big patrol that we were able to destroy right there. The Ghost was definitely in danger had we not cloaked him, but actually, I think destroying the patrols, especially the larger ones, is going to be used greatly to our advantage, just because then we can move a bit more freely. And like it said, they are randomized patrols. Let's see if we can start hitting these. Yep. So this is where we're going to have to just use the Wraiths and just sit here, unfortunately. Want to get both of these. I really don't know a better way to do this. I guess what we could do is drop the Ghost up here and cloak him. Would also work just fine. Where did the Ghost go? Oh, he's right here. See, the infantry is so small. The map looks pretty small compared to the last few, but realistically, Our units are so tiny that it's going to take a while. I see that Hydralisk making its way around here. Can we see it? Okay, back up, get healed. I want to move at a reasonably quick pace, so let's quick save. Okay, back up here. Attack, cloak. Let's cloak both of these. Okay, that was a little dangerous. I'd like to kill that patrol if it comes back in range. Okay, now the Wraiths, obviously, we cannot lose these. These are just crucial to keep alive. Okay, let's look a little bit more with the Ghost. What I could do is drop on the high ground with our infantry. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. And keep in mind, yeah, our medevacs heal, so I'm less concerned there. Now, they do have creep up here, so in theory they'd be able to see us. You know, it just dropped. That's fine. Okay. That's fine. Now, can the Ghost hit these? Now, the medics can self-heal. At least they have in the past. Okay, yeah, they still can. So let's just wipe out every little colony that we can find, and then assume that maybe those Mutalisks will be making their way back, which could kill our Marines for sure, but let's just be extra careful. There's a Leviathan, alright. Well, we're not killing that. Can it detect? Yeah, the Leviathan is a detector. Is it just sitting here? Oh, okay, okay. No, 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 no. Please, please. There's nothing to see here, buddy. Okay, well, we're not going left. Maybe we want to come over here and do the same thing, then.
Acknowledged.
Okay, we didn't lose anything. Inch forward with the Ghost. Overlord up there is going to provide some vision, but that's okay. Move up with the Wraiths. Did I ever grab my last truck?
Now what?
Go. Oh, yeah, we did. No, we did bring it. Okay. Let's bring both of the medevacs. It's the extra healing that we get. Really just deciding the best way to approach this map. I don't know if that's like a StarCraft 1 or a StarCraft 2 infested Terran. Everything seems to be StarCraft 2 here for the most part. So they probably won't explode and kill us, but I really wouldn't know. I'm just going to destroy these so that if we need to flee, we could fly our air units over these areas and there wouldn't just be big groups of spore colonies or crawlers. Young spore crawler. Maybe that means they have less HP just so that they don't, I don't know. That could be there for multiple reasons. One, to like bridge the gap between StarCraft 1 and 2. To say like, oh, they're young spore crawlers versus like maybe they have less HP here to allow the player the opportunity to kill them a little bit faster with their limited forces. So it may serve two purposes, which is pretty neat. Okay, attack this. Can Overlords detect? It looks like no. Okay, but again, we know that there's a patrol of Mutalisks somewhere. So that does concern me a bit, and there's a Leviathan that may still be over here. Okay, no, it's still there, and again, it can detect, so we're not going over there, for now at least. Scourge? Can we maybe dive in and kill this? That may have killed it, actually. So we're going to slowly destroy this. We can decloak. We can cloak again. Okay. Now we can decloak.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Okay, let's keep an eye on this one Marine. Lift him up. The Ghost is fine. They're attacking the medevacs, which is extremely good for me. Keeping an eye on here. Okay, so that got rid of that Mutalisk troll, and I don't think we lost anything. Nope, we didn't lose anything. And we're back to full HP, so I'm going to quick save because we just cleared out a good set of stuff. I think the patrolling Mutalisks have the means of doing a lot of damage to me, more than most other things, so that's why I'm keen on killing those patrols. We've killed two groups of them. Now, again, that Leviathan, we're just going to have to straight up avoid it. It seems to just be sitting here and not patrolling. There's also a Broodlord. Let's cloak and see if we can sneak in and kill this thing.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Okay, good. It's gone.
Command.
Keep decloaking here. Okay, just keeping an eye on my units here. They seem to be fine. Are they also upgraded? Yeah, they are. Okay.
Picking up.
So these groups of Zerglings may be patrols. I think let's lift up here. That was a little too large for us to handle.
Reporting in.
We might need our wraiths to support us and help pick those off. So I think let's just avoid the Leviathan for now and go to the right and then up. So again, I'm going to keep quick saving.
ETA, 1 minute.
Standing by.
What I don't know, as I've mentioned, is I have no idea if enemies rebuild. Okay, let's see if we can pick this off, even though there's spore colonies.
Attack formation.
Okay. Decloak. Looks like there's nothing.
Talk to me.
More spore colonies there. I could have my ghost very slowly destroy those. I'm hesitant to drop on the low ground just because, again, there are these large groups of... Whoa, 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 whoa.
Talk to me.
Just back up. Just... No. Stop that.
Command.
Just come on over here. More mutalisks. Wraiths, help us. Again, I have no idea if these are being rebuilt or not. That makes a big difference to me. Okay, let's just kill what we can. Allow our medevacs to heal up. Wraiths, please don't.
Picking up.
Wraiths, please don't. Stop it. All right, where to next? Probably up through here. I think I'm being way too hesitant here. We don't need to destroy these. Young spine crawler also. Can we snipe the buildings? No, we can't. Again, if anything, this kind of provides us some wiggle room to lift up and flee back down to our transport if necessary, because I assume that's a fairly safe area where enemies will not follow us to, though I honestly have no idea.
Waiting on you.
Okay, so I'm going to...
Will do. Command.
Yes, Wraiths,
Go ahead. Command.
Talk to me.
pick off some Zerglings. Cloak. Let's drop here.
Now what?
See, I killed those spore colonies so we weren't accidentally running into enemies. I like how medevacs tend to draw a lot of aggro. Your ground units just don't take nearly as much heat.
Transmit coordinates.
They don't take your ground units don't take nearly as much heat, and then you can very quickly kill stuff, which is fantastic. Okay, cool. So that's another group gone. I think that was a patrol, so I don't think we have to worry about enemies respawning, though I still am not 100% sure.
Attack formation. Will do. Command.
There was a Broodlord, but we killed that also. So yeah, I don't want to have to worry about the patrols. Like, as little as possible, I'm hopeful that we don't have to worry about the patrols. And when in doubt, just throw these guys in the medevac. When in doubt, flee. Is basically what I'm saying here. What was that? What is it doing? That can't be right. Bio-discharge. No, it is right. I was like, that has to be a weird fake ability. That has been broken at some point, but I guess not. Let's see how close we have to get here. All right, not quite close enough. I think the ghost can just outrange this stuff. Let's drop over here.
Ready for pickup?
I feel like the second half of this map is going to go a lot faster, or at least be way less scary, in the sense that once all of the patrols are gone, we're going to have so much less to deal with. It's going to be way less scary, I should say. Wonder, can it hit him from here? Yes, it can. Okay, that's fine. And then Marines and Ghost move up, and we're going to destroy these spore colonies, crawlers. I say colonies because it's supposed to feel a bit more like a, excuse me, StarCraft 1 map.
Roger that.
Got some chest congestion today. It's that time of year. The Jayborino cough is beginning to start. Alright, so now we can use the Wraiths. Again, this is very similar, like I said, to those old survival maps where there were like 8 players and each player got like 2 units and you had to work together to make everything work just right against these giant groups of enemy units. Man, it's hard to see my own units against the creep.
Yes, sir.
Let's bring a medevac with us again in case we need to pick up, just in case. I'd really hope that this would be one of the areas we needed to go in, but it was not. Keep looking. Anything up here?
Talk to me.
Just drop off up here. Keep moving.
Emergency.
I haven't seen a patrol for a while. The only other patrol was that group of Zerglings. As far as I know, that's gone.
Flights here.
I mean, they're not dead, but all the other patrols may be dead, except the Leviathan, which obviously we're not going to be making any headway against. Let's also hotkey the entire group of infantry. These Marines and the Fire Bat are disposable, I hate to say, but, you know, they'll do their best for us. Swarmling. All right. Ghost, why don't you just start attacking here? Can you hit... Alright, he can't quite hit the,
Go ahead, Command.
that one Spore Crawler. We're gonna have to go down there with ground units, I think. So they... Oh, they can see us. I was gonna say, can they see us or can they not see us based on the creep? See, that group looks like the one that we just killed, so I have no idea if they're respawning or not.
Ready. Give me the sit ready.
Okay, get rid of him.
Again.
Small group. That might be the Zergling group. I'm not sure. See, that group of Hydralisks there also looks like one we have killed already. Every individual... Oh, God. Okay, no. Flee. Flee. And this is why, again, we cleared out some extra spore colonies to give us some breathing room
Go ahead, Command.
if the Leviathan appears. Now, is that a second Leviathan? Is this one still over here?
Standing by.
We can always back up to where we've been. All right, see, that's open now.
Thrusters to maximum. Roger.
The Leviathan is the one patrol, again, that we really can't mess around with. There it is again. Is it chasing us? I can't tell if it's chasing us. And it's a detector, so there's no way we're going to kill that. There's just no way. So I think we just have to go around it. It looks like it goes back and forth along the left.
Will do, Command.
So let's go back this way. Hopefully that wasn't a second one.
Go ahead, Command. Standing by.
Okay, how do we want to approach this particular situation? We might have to drop right here. No.
Go ahead, Command.
Oh, okay, it still hit the medevac. That's okay, though.
Ready for pickup?
I think we drop, like, here. And we have to do a bit of a ground push towards that spore colony crawler. And when we destroy it, we'll be in much better straits. Let's also destroy this one, so again, we have an escape vector. I'm gonna leave that stuff. I don't care about swarmlings. That's fine.
Come again.
Take the snipes on the Hydralisks. And it's hard to see my Marines against the creep. It really is. Okay, this seems fine. Ultralisks and the Leviathan are things that we cannot kill.
Standing by. Out with it.
Queens? I'm using snipe pretty liberally. Okay, heal me up. There's the large group. There's the large Hydralisk patrol. Maybe we just try to avoid that entirely. We go up the left. I'm still looking. I'm just looking for where the objective even is.
Attack formation.
Okay, just to be safe, load them up. We're gonna kind of stick to the high ground, even though enemies can see us because of creep. But that's okay. There's an Ultralisk.
Will do, Command.
Let's just hit the Scourge. They're the only things that can really do Mondo damage to us.
Command. Coordinates received.
Okay. You know what? Just hold position here. How about that? Attack what you can. Oh, there's the Leviathan again. Cloak and flee.
Vector locked.
It's gonna be a lot of that. Cloak and flee. Stop it.
Roger. Go ahead.
Where's the
Okay, a little dangerous. Again, very tempting to destroy some of these little holdout areas, because then
ready for pickup?
we have more breathing room again. And I also want to give my medevac some time to heal up. So I'm going to cut this part out. I'm just going to drop the ghost off and just kill the spine crawler same way we did before, cloak it, and then I'm going to also allow my mech to heal up real quick. So I will be back momentarily. Okay, back to near full health. I just cleared out this area right here, so we have a means of escaping if that Ultralisk, not that Ultralisk, there is an Ultralisk here, if that Leviathan comes back.
Waiting on you.
So I'm going to kind of continue some cleanup here by destroying this stuff. I still haven't found where one of the objectives is, but every little bit, I guess, helps. I still am not 100% sure on if the... I should have clicked on those infested Terrans, because I still don't know if the infested Terrans are the type that explode. I should just check and find out. And then alternatively, I can't tell if all the patrols get rebuilt or not. I'm leaning towards no. I did kill a few patrols, like the large one with the Hydralisks and the Zerglings I did manage to kill while I was cleaning up that little area, so that's obviously really helpful. I just took out that. I guess that gives us a little escape route. I just have to decide where to go next. I'm just using the Ghost. 19.1 versus Structure. There's the flippin' thing again. Everybody load up. This Leviathan is really a pain in the butt, because you never can tell where it is, and it can shoot further than you can see it. But see, that's why I destroy that, so we have like a nice way to escape. Now what I could do is maybe start hitting some of the other angles just to kind of like clear out more stuff while we do this. Like I could drop the Ghost down here and have him kill that spore colony, stuff like that. Anything that helps us kind of clear this stuff out just a tiny bit faster. Don't do that. Okay, just hold position, Ghosts. I remember, though, that actually we can't do anything on the low ground here, so let's just drop here. We can clear out some of this stuff. Again, it gives us some more wiggle room when the Leviathan inevitably shows up.
Now what?
Thank you, Elite Engineers, for, I guess,
Waiting on you.
figuring out how to give us repairing steel. Okay, hang on. Right there. All right, this gives us vision on this one up here also. And these Marines and the Fire Bat, like, they're useful. We want to try not to lose them. It would be silly to, throw them away. If they die to get rid of a pretty large... Ooh. If they die to get rid of, like, a large group of stuff, then it's worth it. But until then, let's try to keep them alive as best we can. Here comes some Zerglings. Random patrols. I see a Scourge there also. Can't see us. Really rolling the dice there. We're like just out of vision range for some of this other stuff, so it's risky. I hit cloak and just pray that they still can't see me. My hope is we get rid of some of these colonies and then the Leviathan will start attacking us. That way we know it's over here and we can go back to where we were, because we've made some good progress over in that direction. We've opened up the path. Okay, pick them up.
Ready for pickup?
I'm hesitant to lift up my trucks. I'll bring them when we actually figure out exactly where the objectives are, because I don't want to carry them around just in case a medevac gets sniped by the Leviathan. I think the Leviathan and Scourge are the two things that could end this mission for us, like, instantly. Obviously, we want to avoid that. But again, getting rid of spore colonies, young spore crawlers, rather, does help us progress a tiny bit. I guess the Ghost can do this one himself. Let's see. See, all of this down here, we basically just, like, cut a nice little entryway into this area where we can fly freely and not get hit by colonies, and hopefully the Leviathan will just stay away from us for the most part. But I think it's bound to happen. We're going to have to take major diversions when the Leviathan shows up, so we're going to have to go back and forth constantly, which is mildly irritating. The Leviathan also seems to sit in certain locations for a while before it moves on. It's not constantly moving. I mean, like mentioned, it said that this stuff is randomized, so... My goal is to just get around it, so that once we're behind the patrol, we can just kind of skirt along the back of the map, as opposed to having to, like, make lines from our drop point, like, to here and to here and to here, wherever the objectives are. Once we get to one of them, then we can stick to the back half of the map. That's what I would like. Okay, that's a pretty big group of Mutalisks. Let's kill this spore colony, snipe this. What I'm going to do is fly up with the Wraiths and draw these to us. Let them hit the Wraiths rather than my infantry. And let's just burn our energy here. Okay, the Wraiths are fine for the most part. A little dangerous. Thank you, Ghost. You really did it for us. I guess let's just attack this Ultralisk, and it's going to take a long time. Now, we know the Leviathan is here. Still haven't found anything objective-related. Still struggling on that front. So let's load them up. What am I missing? Marine. Okay,
Well,
quick save.
hallelujah.
I have no I mean, I could kill the Ultralisk with snipes. That's really the only best... That's going to be the best way to kill it. Okay, I see some Scourge. Let's cloak. I see some colonies also, so I don't think we're going to be able to kill these Scourge very easily. There's an objective. We found it. Now, the smart thing to do would be to hit the Scourge with a snipe, but I don't have enough energy, so let's just use the Wraiths for now to kill these Spine Crawlers. We have two ways to kill Spine Crawlers. The Cloaked Ghost, as long as there's not a Spore Crawler giving him detection. But if there was, that would imply that our ground units can kill the Spore Crawler anyway. Or the Cloaked Wraith. Now, the Cloaked Wraiths are a lot slower, but at this point, we're just kind of waiting for energy anyway. So we can just use the Wraiths to clear this out. We can send a medevac back to pick up one of the trucks. Again, I'm mostly wary of the Leviathan, so let's kind of hang out over here and then flee if necessary. And then we have to kill those Scourge. I'm not going to risk flying the truck. I'm just going to fly the truck to and from the objectives. And then once we clear this out, this can be our new staging area because the Leviathan hopefully will be in front of us rather than behind us. Or maybe the other way around. Whatever your perspective is.
Vector locked in.
Okay, we got to get those Scourge. I guess let's just clean up these Hydralisks. And let's make sure we get all of them. It's kind of hard to see where they are at all times. Focus fire, focus fire. Okay, good. The range on that's pretty good.
Will do, Commander.
Alright, there's nothing hiding in here. Again, it's kind of hard to see because of the creep. Okay, that might be our first objective down.
Will do, Commander.
Let's just look around real quick.
Coordinates received. Vector locked in.
Okay, lots of stuff burrowed here. Which means we're basically going to have to...
Vector locked.
Well, we could fly in with our ground units. We could just kind of keep decloaking, cloaking to make them unburrow, right? Just like very carefully. As long as we're focus firing, this doesn't really bother me. We would have had to do this one way or another. Okay, and that's everything, and then they can clean up the remaining Zerglings also. Still on the lookout for the Leviathan. What I'm going to do is... Let's send one medevac straight... Well, let's quick save. Let's send one medevac straight back down. Should be able to make it as long as the Leviathan doesn't show up. And if it does, we'll just make a diversion and go a different way for a while. I like how the enemies, they just... like, even if you're flying, as long as you're decloaked, then everything just unburrows, which is real nice for me, because it just helps... It gives you an opportunity to just clear out a lot of stuff with the Wraiths, and again, we're waiting for some health on this Wraith anyway.
Thrusters to max.
And for this guy to make the
Light flight's here.
trek. So again, I'm going to quick save again. Everything's very slow, so it's worth saving some time here or there. Let's just take what damage we can get. I know that that's close to some spore crawlers, young spore crawlers. Hold position here. Really doesn't hurt to kill this. I mean, is this a patrol? No, it looks like they reset back to where they were sitting. You'll get him, buddy. Okay, great.
Ready for pickup?
Do we have to bring these guys back to the beginning? I assume we want to bring them back to the beginning.
Loud and clear.
No Leviathan for a while. I have no idea where it is.
Confirmed.
Back to the transport. Oh, it's loaded.
On you.
Oh, that's cool. So they change models. Like, they're empty here, and then they get the little Vespine
Now what?
things once you get them all set up. So we're gonna, once you get them loaded up, so we're gonna come here and then back. We'll drop this one off, and then we'll come meet up with this force. Now, what I mentioned is I kind of want to go along the back of the map as opposed to straight in.
Locked in.
I feel like it would save time to do it this way.
Reporting in.
More Scourge.
Coordinates received. Will do, Command.
There's the Leviathan.
Thrusters to max.
Alright, it can't see us.
Coordinates received. Vectors locked in.
Alright, we're just out of range. Let's pick this off. Where's the ghost?
Flight's here.
Snipe this. Go back in the medevac. Once this is dead, just go back here.
Command.
And then...
Where's the
Okay, it's already back. It goes straight back in the transport.
in the pie? 5x5.
Man, this Leviathan gives you no breathing room at all. What a pain in the butt. Alright, getting rid of the Overlord so that they lose high ground vision is great. What seems to happen is when you aggro the Leviathan, it tends to just sit there and not move for quite some time.
Ready for pickup? Will do.
So I'm going to quick save because this is risky, but I'd like an opportunity to take out some of the stuff on the low ground.
Let's go.
So, like, for now, this should be fine. There we go, and now our medevacs can fly in freely to pick these guys up. Real quick, let's cloak and see. Is the Leviathan still here? Yes, it is. Okay, is it moving? It looks like it's leaving. What is this right here?
Go ahead, Command.
I can't even click it. They're corruptors. Perhaps, like, more broodlords spawn eventually. The Leviathan is leaving, though. This might be our opportunity to maybe kill some of these corruptors.
Vector locked in. Thrusters to maximum. Attack formation.
We're kind of sending them in the wrong direction here.
Roger.
Tempting to chase that patrol down. How have we not taken any damage? Must have just, like, barely
Roger.
fled. Yeah, let's get rid of these. Because these may turn into more broodlords. It's possible that, like, broodlords spawn from that direction. I don't know. All right, let's drop here. Quick save. I'm quick saving a lot. It's absolutely worth it if you ask me. I have no idea if I'm going the right way. Maybe I should go and just pick up the other 2 trucks so that we don't have to wait.
Where's the emergency?
I'm actually going to do that. This may be against my better judgment, but let's head on down here. Because, again, if the medevacs get sniped, I'd be reloading anyway, so it wouldn't really matter. Yeah, I can't target that, unfortunately.
Talk to me.
Yeah, those are untargetable. That would be nice if they were.
Confirmed.
I feel like we're bound to be close to where we need to be.
You're on.
Snipe this. There's another objective.
Give me the cigarette.
Snipe here, please. There we go. Okay, maybe using a little too much energy here. But the thing is, we're clearing out a path so that our medevacs can pick us up as necessary. This is good. This is going very well. So I think we could just fly straight back. And now I'm pretty confident that the patrols do not get rebuilt. The one patrol that still concerns me is I think there's a pack of roaming hydralisks, like a significant amount of them, and then there's like 5 or 6 mutalisks, which we've shown we can handle.
Get me out of this mess.
Damn it.
Waiting on you.
All right, I just saved. That's why we save. I knew that Leviathan. That Leviathan is like the only thing, and then again, there's some mutalisks and then maybe some groups of hydralisks. Scourge could probably end this pretty quick.
Picking up.
Okay, so I'm going to hug the right and then come down and pick these guys up now. And then meanwhile, we just have to push down through this area again, which is fine.
Waiting on you.
Solo operative.
So we'll just do this again while we wait for our medevac to go and pick stuff up, that's all. Did we already kill the corruptors? I think they're already dead. Yeah, this is already all clear. So let's keep the medevac close, keep the wraiths close. We know the Leviathan is down in the other direction entirely, so we should be clear doing this. We'll take out this colony, snipe this.
You sure about that?
Okay, spine crawler up there. Let's kill this. Okay, load them up. You're gonna come here and you're gonna skirt these spore crawlers as best you can. Alright, you're good. Flee back to the medevac for now. We'll heal up the fire bat and we'll wait for our other medevac to get to us. Again, we know the Leviathan's right around here, so I'm gonna quick save now.
Ready for pickup?
We don't want to aggro it because it may end up chasing us across the whole map to where we are.
On my way.
Excellent, load them up.
Now what?
Transmit coordinates.
Okay, we're right where we need to be. There's some high ground here we can utilize. They shouldn't be able to... In theory, they shouldn't be able to see us if we utilize this right here. Because there's no creep up here. I don't think creep gives them vision. Only the creep tumors do. So if there's creep on the... I don't really know. It seems inconsistent with how it might work, but this actually works great. Meanwhile, why don't we take the wraiths, and we're going to hit this. I think this is the perfect way to do this. Again, we want to avoid the front of the map as much as possible. We kind of like cut your way in, and then that's it.
Go ahead.
I don't know when that wraith took a boatload of damage, but whatever.
You sure about that?
Yeah, let's do as much as possible here.
Copy that.
As long as the Leviathan stays away from us for now. Okay, and then we're going to drop down here and clear out that last... Well, hang on. This is our chance. Daequeous. Oh, we lost a Marine! Not like this, Marine, no! You did so well for us. That's all right. I feel like we're making some good progress here. We can... You know, one Marine is not the end of the world. It's because I was starting to load my units up, and when I dropped them, they took too much damage.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Marine. Elite Marine. All right, unload here. Take some... That's fine if he takes some hits. No. Is that a Pigalisk? Back up. It is. It's a Pigalisk. Run away. Ooh, okay. Just barely got him. That had more HP than I expected. Okay, let's wait for a brief moment for some HP. Again, the Leviathan appears to be away right now. You know, I'm really lucky. There could have been way more that was burrowed here. I didn't really take the time to check. It seems like this area was mostly...
Sure about that?
Now what?
Mostly colonies. Look at that. I didn't reload after losing a single unit. You should be very proud of me. Normally, I would reload, but I did not. Okay.
Give me the sit.
Onwards and upwards.
Come again.
Losing that one Marine, I mean, the extra firepower does hurt. Losing that extra firepower, I should say, does hurt.
Go ahead, command.
We can be pretty confident that we know which direction to go now.
Thrusters to maximum.
Waiting on you.
And it's mostly going to be, you know, clearing colonies so that we have a path to fly.
Heading out.
No. Firebat, just be careful.
Picking up.
I wasn't sure. Was she attacking the medevac there or what?
Solo operative, right?
Okay, so we
Will do.
can cloak here.
This side.
We can just barely sneak in here and hit the spine crawler. I'm tempted to check. Okay, it's still... See, the creep does not give vision. I think there's just burrowed creep tumors. Or maybe the creep is just pre-placed in the editor. I'm not sure. Okay, anyway.
Light flights here.
Move on up with this group. The Marines can contribute a little bit to clear these out. I suspect it's going to be over here. But our wraiths really can't cover us unless we take these colonies out. All right, that's an Ultralisk. Let's not.
Nothing to it. Yes, sir.
Let's stop, move our way back. Get in there. Whoa! What? I didn't realize I had dropped that one also. My bad. All right, let's see how far back. I don't think we were that far back. I can always make a cut if necessary, but hey, maybe it was before we lost the Marine. It was. Let me make a cut back to around where we were so this doesn't take too long. Okay. I think I see what happened here. I dropped with both medevacs instead of just one of them. So then...
Give me the sit rep.
I loaded up the empty truck, but the full one was still there, and I didn't realize it.
Solo operative.
So now we have to figure out the best way to...
Deploying.
There's an Ultralisk here. We could maybe just avoid it entirely, which I'm leaning towards. I think we're going to need to destroy some more colonies, though, if we realistically want to allow ourselves some breathing room to avoid it. So let's come on down here and start clearing out a couple more...
Okay.
Start clearing out a couple more colonies to give us some room to maneuver.
Yes.
As we've learned, that's pretty important. The Leviathan, though, has been gone for a while. I think it's on the other side of the map, and we may be behind where it even spawns. So I think this is good. This is familiar. We've kind of been up here before.
You sure about that?
So I want to get rid of, like, these colonies here. We've got to be very close. We're bound to be close.
You're on.
I'm a little nervous, though, that attacking down here is going to lead
Sounds like a plan.
the pre-placed... Yeah, exactly. It's going to lead these pre-placed units to us. Yep, and there's the Ultralisk. So take out what you can, and then load. Just load in, please. Please? Okay. I know our rates can handle this, no problem. So As long as we get rid of the anti-air, the Ultralisk doesn't really perturb me very much. Okay, I guess that Mutalisk didn't want to bother with us. By the way, off camera, I did kill that one Mutalisk patrol that killed my single Marine at that one point, so... Again, we can try this again, or we just try to circumvent him entirely. It just depends on how far back the objective actually ends up being. Because it was here, so it's bound to be probably right here by the Ultralisk, so we may very well have to kill it.
Out with it.
It's hard to say. As long as we stay close to the medevac,
Yes, sir.
I think killing these two will be worth it. Okay, load them up.
Go ahead.
Obviously, I could spam snipe him, but I still don't think it would really be enough. Just let him reset. It's fine. And then
Where's the emergency?
let's drop... I wonder if they can see us up here. Famous last words. We look good. We look good right here. Let's move forward. We can use the high ground to clear this out. And then we'll have another way in. I'm going to assume this is it. You can see like the little creep tendril things that maybe are indicative that there's an objective there. It's kind of hard to say. And then we have to flee, and really it's just going to be about getting around the Leviathan. That's it. We don't know where the Leviathan is, so as long as we can get out, which would just require a quick save here or there, I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, come on! Come on! I don't know why they just sat there and watched as the Scourge casually floated into my medevac. Nice work. Nice work, fellas. Alright, let's try one more time. I'm going to get rid of this Spore Colony. Young Spore Crawler. I'm never going to get it right.
Out with it. Copy that.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, it's gone. I don't know where the Ultralisk is. He doesn't seem to want to play right now.
Waiting on you.
But we've got some, again, we've got some good leeway now, so we can inch along. We know the Ultralisk can't get to us from where he is, so... That's actually a hive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Firebat, I know you're excited, but please don't.
Life flight here.
We got him pretty low with the snipes.
Understood. Heading out.
See, I really would have expected that's where the objective would be, but it's not. It just looks like there's an Ultralisk there to stop you from going in that direction for the most part. So now let's try to figure out...
Where's the emergency?
Wraiths? They just watch it happen. All right, let's quick save because this is going pretty well.
Reporting in.
Pretty big groups of things now.
Ready. Talk to me.
Go.
Life flight's here.
Let's do this.
Solo.
Okay, it's pretty effective. Yeah, see, they are building stuff. That would take so long to destroy. They're just making individual Zerglings to replace groups, so it seems like they don't necessarily...
Okay. Come again.
They don't necessarily replace everything.
Standing by.
Out with it. You're on.
Okay, flee.
Sounds like a plan.
We may be able to kill this. There's really no point to me doing it, though. I don't see why I should.
Picking up or dropping off.
Yeah, see, now he's resetting, so he's not gonna chase me.
Waiting on you.
That's fine. I wonder if you could use these to pathlock. I'm just experimenting now. There's really no reason I need to be doing this. There we go. It's dead.
Now what?
Um,
Here's your stop. Where's the emergency?
Against my better judgment, let's kill the hive. That'd have been a cool optional objective. Find and destroy the hive. Alright, Wraiths, go ahead and kill this. Yeah, it doesn't even seem like they're building. This is where I really would have expected the last objective to be. But again, clearing this out gives us some more wiggle room along the back half of the map. Really just depends on where the last thing is. It's a quick save. I spent a lot of time clearing this out. I had to reload, and turns out it wasn't even necessary. Let's see what we're dealing with down here. Broodlord. Nope, kill him. Okay, that's fine. Load up. Replaced Broodlord. Still haven't found the Leviathan for quite some time. There's the spawning pool and a hydralisk den. So it looks like they do have the ability to reload stuff. Oh, it's right here.
Thrusters to maximum.
Okay, let's see what we can clear with the Wraiths exclusively.
Vectors locked in.
I want to draw this Mutalisk to me. I don't want to fly over the spore crawlers. All right, in a million years this will be destroyed. How exciting. I could probably just sneak in here with a medevac and pick it up.
Go ahead, Commander.
Yes, come to me. Perfect. Okay, never mind.
Reporting in.
Was there another one? It's another Mutalisk, but not another Infested Terran. Not Infested Terran, Scourge. Flying Infested Terrans. Are there crawlers down here is the question.
Attack formation.
It looks wide open.
Vector locked in.
Like, there's some Scourge over there, but I think we can sneak in and get it and then leave the way we came.
Thrusters to maximum.
And then we will have killed the Hive, which is pretty cool. Alright, ignore the Broodlings. Okay, so you all hold position. We're going to be falling back to you momentarily. We got to be quick. It also depends on how much HP these trucks have. 100 is reasonable, so I think we can, again, make this work. I like how there's multiple ways you can do this. Alright, so sneak here. Snagged. Pick up, and then we're going to leave. We're just going to casually leave the way we came. There's the Leviathan fleet! I feel like it's almost fitting that the Leviathan is going to be kind of chasing us out.
Go ahead, Command.
Alright, so my understanding is there's virtually nothing left. It's kind of neat. We kind of went in to the right all the way, and then we kind of gutted them from the inside out. We left the left side completely alone.
Will do, Command.
There's some colonies here or there, but I'm pretty sure we've won now, so let's get out of here. Technically didn't lose a unit. Granted, there was a Marine that died. I was ready to allow that, but oopsie daisies, I dropped both of my trucks on the ground with an Ultralisk there, so that was a mistake. Nice. I like this. This is a really fun micro mission. Like, it was long, but it was kind of like puzzle solving in a way. It was great. All right, let's drop these off. Everyone's coming home today. Great.
Transmit core.
I just like how there were no clues. It was just, we don't know where the objectives are. We're not given like constant tips like watch out for the patrolling Leviathan. Like, it's very clear to you what you should and should not avoid. And like there are some paths you could take. There might have been an intended path. Clearly we did not do that for the last one. So I like how there's the player's given a lot of freedom for how they want to approach that mission. So in fact, that's I find that to be one of my more favorite micro types of missions, in the sense that, again, you have very limited resources in what you're using. It's not just, here's some units, click them. You have to figure out ways to circumvent enemies. And it was randomized, so again, I don't think there's necessarily an intended path. It's sort of a divide and conquer situation. So I had a lot of fun with that. All right, we'll head into evacuation next time. Bye, everybody.